Hello to all of my new subscribers. My name is Robafire, and today I will be reviewing X-Men Dark Phoenix. I'm reviewing this movie because I don't like it, and I will explain why I don't like it right now. So this movie is obviously based off of the Dark Phoenix saga from the X-Men comics. And this is also the second time 20th Century Fox attempted to do this storyline. The first was with X-Men The Last Stand. Now I actually don't hate The Last Stand as much as everyone else does, but I do have to admit that it barely did anything with the comic book storyline that it was based off of. Thanks to Days of Future Past kind of revising the franchise, Fox decided to try this for the second time, and in my opinion, they kinda screwed it up again. However, I am able to say that this movie does the original Dark Phoenix saga a little more justice than The Last Stand did, but it still heavily underused it. The original saga had extremely high cosmic level stakes, and it really went all out. This movie doesn't even do that. At first I thought they were going to go in that direction, but they just didn't. Now, maybe this storyline can still work with being more grounded and less bonkers, but it certainly doesn't really work that way in this movie. I also don't like the actress who plays Jean Grey. Apparently she was on Game of Thrones, but in this movie she gave an incredibly dull performance. And it really shows that your movie is bad when one of the most important characters is uninteresting. And it's not just her. There are a lot of characters in this movie whose actors were clearly just phoning it in. Definitely not all of them. I did like a few of the actors' performances, but there was a lot of wasted talent in this movie, with a lot of actors who were really good in previous X-Men movies and in other movies too. Alright, probably the last problem I have with this movie is how badly it messes up the X-Universe timeline. There are so many plot holes that this movie creates for the timeline, and I'd love to just sit here and ramble on about all of them, but we would be here forever, so you guys are just gonna have to take my word on this. There were a few plot holes in the timeline before this film, but I'm almost certain that this movie created even more plot holes that are even bigger. And honestly, all of that takes away from my immersion into this franchise. It really does. It just makes all of these films feel unconnected with each other. When you're making a film franchise like this, you have to be consistent and have a good sense of continuity. This movie completely throws that out the window. And those are the reasons why I do not like this movie. Hasta la vista, baby.